welcome back to our F1 Manager Career Mode with Aston Martin. If old Aston Martin. If you missed the previous episode, go check that one out before you check this one out, because that was a crazy race around the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. That was a crazy race around the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It was a Ferrari 1-2 with Carlos Sainz taking the win. Max Verstappen didn't even finish third. Us with Sebastian Vettel finished 14th. We had a DNF in Fernando Alonso and Lando Norris. Lance Stroll was massively off the pace. We had 2 DNFs, we had 2 full course safety cars, which resulted being from the results, 2 full course safety cars from results of Lando crashing spectacularly into the wall after Sebastian Vettel locked up into him, and Fernando Alonso just kind of driving off the track and crashing into the wall, really. But this week we head in to the Australian Grand Prix that last year was won by Valtteri Bottas on a Mercedes 1-2. Last time we were here, back in 2019, when Pierre Gasly was in a Red Bull and he was doing terrible. So the last time we were here, Seb duly did take, the last time this race was here, Seb did take a 4th place just behind Max Verstappen in a Ferrari. Although I don't quite think that's going to be happening this time round. Although we do have some car upgrades on the car. We did get some upgrades in. We got the side pods came in. We got some new side pods and some new rear wings in. And we manufactured some new ones. We do have some other stuff coming soon. We've got regulation changes coming very soon. We're going to get the proposal for new regulations and get to vote on them soon. Our chassis is going to be done by the end of this month. Oh, it's going to be done just after the Italian Grand Prix. God dang it. That's annoying. But our new front wing will be done literally for the Miami Grand Prix. So that's pretty good. That'll be done just in time for Miami. Our factory's going to be done as well very shortly. But we're going to head in. Head into Australia and do some practice. It was an old practice sesh. Do a practice sesh around the newly refurbished.
Welcome to Melbourne for a weekend of fierce competition. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park Circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high. The Albert Park Circuit is bursting with rapid corners and a long straight where drivers can push their speed to the limits. Good attention to medium speed downforce will likely make beating this beast of a track just a little bit easier. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Wait. Why was my audio echoing then? Hang on. I might try to fix this. What's happening? Why was my audio echoing then? My audio was just echoing for me exclusively. Does that help? I've got no idea. Car parts mode 62%. Setup confidence. So you're using the same setup you were last time, which you never got a chance to finish testing. And we'll change it up a little for Seb. So you can go out and softs, why not? What do we want? We'll get you, we'll bring that up a bit, we'll bring your braking down. We'll just do a kind of fiddle with it really. So what we'll do, I think what we'll do the same as what I've always done. Do practice 1, sim practice 2, do practice 3, it seems like a good starting point. So managing practice 1, simming practice 2 and 3 seems like a good starting point.
22?
Yeah, I'm clear.
Right.
Okay, should be green now.
So what we'll do, we'll get Seb going out in a moment. Bottas goes out, Max Verstappen goes out. We'll wait till it gets to about 55 and then we'll send Seb out, I reckon. Just so that a few cars can be out. Just so that a few cars can be out and they can kind of get a vague idea. Now seems like a good time. We'll send Seb out now. There's been a few cars on the track, there should be a bit of grip around the circuit. Seb can go out and do his thing. There's Valtteri Bottas. Is Seb still asking to be kept on behind? No, he's not. Okay, good. Those rules don't apply from race to race. Good. We'll get Lawrence Stroll out once Seb gets back. Once Seb gets back, actually no, maybe now's a good time to send him out before all the traffic comes in, maybe. I might send him out now so he can try and get out. Hopefully before the traffic comes. Ooh, it's going to be risky. I think he's got just out before the traffic also. Ferrari's put Giovinazzi in today, they put the reserve driver in today. Interesting decision. Somebody else, but no. It's only Ferrari that put the reserve driver in today. Interesting. Let's just have a timing session now. Let's see how he does. Oh yeah, that's true, we do have some upgrades. We do have upgrades, yeah. We've got the newly upgraded rear wing and side pods on the car now. They're working on a car for the first 2 races, so hopefully That should do something to the car. Maybe make it slightly better. I mean, we'll see. If anything, maybe bring us closer to the McLarens. Further away from the Williams, closer to the McLarens. Seb does a Julie 122. That isn't that bad actually for Seb. It's not bad 120 or 122. You on your... yeah, Stroll's on his lap. We'll follow him about. We'll follow Stroll on a different camera angle. See how he does. You can still see Seb's time there. Oh, he's slower. Seb's slower. Stroll, I think he was on the grass a little bit there. In comes Lance Stroll. He was quicker sector 2, Seb was. Lance Stroll, ooh. 7th and 8th. He's doing a bit better than Guan Yu Zhou, but not better than the AlphaTauri region. The Haas has kind of duly done better than us. Is Seb going to do better this lap? A little. It's a little better. It's a little bit better. It's not great, but it's a little better. Stroll does go quicker in his first sector. He's made less of a mistake in his second run for his first sector. Well, Stroll's just doing alright. 2 greens for Stroll there. Seb does get a green on his first sector, he's done better. Giovinazzi's done very well. Very, very well. Put himself up there, especially considering he's reserve driver. Seb slower sector 2, Stroll 3 fast sectors, still kind of behind Seb. Still kind of behind Seb, to be honest. Seb goes on. Is he quicker this sector? He was a little quicker. And Mick Schumacher just got quicker anyway, but still he's a bit quicker. Oh, Seb's done a quick, slow, quick. Slow, slow, slow. Giovinazzi is outperforming Carlos Sainz today. Ooh, good. He's having a mad race. I don't remember what the strategy was. Was it 15 or was it 16 laps I set them on? Yep. We are pretty much where we expect them to be.
Sounds like we've had a spin. Here's the replay.
Max Verstappen's gone for a spin.
Verstappen.
Oh!
What a spin!
Max Verstappen's just lost it.
Strapping in the tyres.
Copy.
Is it working what we're doing?
I don't know yet. So Vettel's gonna head. I don't know if what we're doing is working yet, to be honest, Vettel.
Tires are dropping.
Yeah, copy that.
How many laps am I going to get on these?
I don't know, Lance. I don't remember what your strategy was, to be honest. You're coming in now, it's fine. Must have been 15 laps I set them to do.
Sebastian, pit lane.
There we go. Seb
Copy.
coming into
Just
the
pit
pit.
limiter. Just a reminder on pit limiter.
Here comes Seb coming into the pit. See what he thinks of his setup. See how garbage I made it. See how garbage his setup is. That's actually not bad. 2 greats, 3 goods. Setup confidence 75%. Seb's actually feeling pretty confident with that one. We'll leave Seb alone for now. I'll just kind of... We won't bother with Seb yet. We'll just kind of... We'll get him back out in a moment. I'll see what Stroll thinks of his setup. Go a bit faster. In comes in Lance Stroll along with one of the Mercedes. I don't know which one. There's a Haas coming in as well. What does Stroll think? Good? Doesn't know. Bad, bad, bad. Stroll doesn't like a lot of setups I give him, apparently. Apparently Stroll doesn't quite like a lot of setups I give him, to be honest. Stroll just hates the setups I give him. Seb seems okay. Seb seems okay with that one, alright? Just chuck him on a new set of soft tyres and see how he goes. I might just check him on a new set of softs, see how he goes. Is that traffic? There's gonna be a little, maybe a bit of traffic for Seb with Bottas, but I think Bottas could maybe. Yeah, I don't think Bottas is really gonna be in the way. Perez and Russell could potentially get in the way, but I think, yeah, they're gonna overtake anyway because they're on their flyers. They're not on outlaps. That shouldn't be too bad, I don't reckon. Right, we'll get him on a push lap in a moment. Need to push these tyres in a bit. Going to push these tyres in a bit. We're going to push his tyres, push on fuel, and we'll basically just make him use the deploy mode. Right, attack. Right, Seb, you can attack.
Happy to push.
Yeah, copy.
Push on fuel,
You can stop, lift and coast.
Copy.
and defend.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'll give Seb a bit of a run. We'll run on board with him like this. Yeah, well he does. Yeah, we are a little bit slow, yeah. But hey, we're in Aston Martin. It's to be expected. A car is catastrophically bad and terrible.
So we're happy to let these tyres cool a bit.
Copy.
Yeah, he's not. It's not great. I mean, we have got 2 upgrades on the car. We've got a front wing and chassis upgrade coming. Some point. I think the chassis comes day of the Miami Grand Prix. And I think the front wing comes just before the Italian Grand Prix, if I recall. Oh, that's not bad. That's an alright time. Haven't said push, that's an alright time. So, you still get this car reconfigured. I would say so, yeah. I think Lance Stroll is a little bit of a fuzzbot. Especially when it comes to setups. Because like I have, yeah, it's my first time configuring a setup on Saudi Arabia. Seb was just like, yeah, it's alright. 1 or 2 things was bad, but the entire, it was kind of mostly alright. Stroll just doesn't like anything. Trying to configure large Stroll setups like trying to configure a donkey.
We have low batteries.
Copy.
Stroll, you can exit the pit lane. On you go, Lance, on you go. Neutral that for a sec. Just get yourself used to the track and get yourself used to this setup. Get yourself used to your new setup. It's not really been changed because most of it was good. We'll get Stroll out. We'll let him do his thing. And then once Stroll kind of basically gets the pit around by the pits. Yeah, so about here. Get to attack. Push on fuel.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
And deploy ERS.
Okay.
Orange Stroll.
No saving required.
Yeah.
Orange Stroll.
Energy if you need it.
Yeah.
Orange Stroll. On you go, mate. Get yourself pushing. Give yourself a nice big push lap. Right there, car parts knowledge going down.
Do what you can to keep the tyres cool.
The car parts knowledge went down because we've got new parts on the car. Because the rear wing is new and the side pods are new, they don't know about them, so the stuff's gone down. But 2 greens for Stroll there. Seb just has 2 yellows. 2 greens for Stroll, he's looking alright, Stroll is. 2 greens. That's not bad. Not as quick as Vettel, but I think Vettel is just duly quicker because he has more experience than Stroll does. I think Seb's just quicker because he's got more more experience than Stroll. Seb's now just going permanently slower, it seems. 70% setup confidence, that's not bad. You're not doing great, Seb, but I think Seb might be about to come in. Just gonna fast forward a bit. Oh! Yellow flag. Multiple cars have crashed. Bring Seb in.
Sounds like there's been contact. Let's take
Crash,
a look at the
what
replay.
happened?
Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car.
Alonso? Mick Schumacher, I believe. Is that Mick? Yeah. Ooh! Oh, God!
And there's the hit. And it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there.
Yep. Alonso, I think Alonso just got a bit impatient, to be honest. Alonso just got a bit impatient, to be honest. What does Seb think? Setup confidence 75%. Try that. And we'll chuck you out a set of medium, Seb, that'll do you. We'll chuck out Seb on a set of mediums.
Yeah, it's just a little bit rear limited.
Copy.
How many laps am I going to get on these?
I don't know if we'll get the chance to send Seb out for long enough to go. Seb, go now, quickly. Seb can go very quickly now and try and get used to that setup. I don't think Stroll's going to get a chance to go back out again. We can at least see what he thought of it. Okay. The oversteer is good. Rear wing angle is good. So we've got oversteer good, brakes really good. Cornering bad. Traction and straights he doesn't know about. So we'll try and bring some stuff around. I don't necessarily think Stroll's going to get a chance to go back out. We'll give it a go, but I don't really see Stroll getting back out to do anything with his setup, to be honest. If he does, I'd be surprised. Can quickly send him out for the final 6 minutes. Basically just fling him out for 6 minutes and see how he does on his setup, really. Go send him out for 6 minutes, see how much of his setup he can get used to in 6 minutes. Probably not a lot, but we'll see. But it will get his track knowledge up a bit, which I think is good. And get a little bit more used to the new car parts.
The checkered flag is now out.
Session has ended. First session ended. Vettel is out. And unless a lot of people improve, I think Vettel might finish the first back session in P8. Which is ultimately pretty good, I feel. I'm not entirely sure how confident Vettel is with his setup. I don't know if we've done enough time to bring that up or not. We shall see. Vettel finished today P8, Stroll finished today in P12. So all in all, decent day. Decent day. Hopefully, track contamination. Yeah, we don't really know much about the setup confidence yet. We don't know much about the setup confidence yet because we did change it pretty much near the end. But Seb was pretty good. Seb was just like, hold on, I'll simulate this one, and then we'll do this. Where did we finish? Mick Schumacher's got a grid penalty. We're very far down the grid there. Setup confidence 79, setup confidence 70. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello.
Today, we see the culmination of the team's practice efforts translate to the all-important qualifying session. The teams will be looking to build on yesterday's momentum. Having seen how the cars and drivers are reacting to the circuit, they have a little more time to make some final changes. But by the end of the day, we'll know exactly how the drivers will be lining up on the grid for tomorrow's race. Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Hello, hello, hello. Right. What's going on here then? What's going on here then?
Radio check.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, it's green now.
Reconfigure. Seb, oh, he's pretty happy with that. 3 greats and a good. I think Seb's setup's okay actually. I think we could probably leave Seb on that setup, just let him run it for a little bit and get more confident with it. Stroll. The only thing bad about Stroll's setup now is his oversteer. His oversteer is not great for Stroll. We'll just kind of configure Stroll a little. We'll send Seb out kind of just now. We'll send Seb out for now. We'll just chuck him out. We'll see how he does, really. And do we want to send Stroll out as well? I might send Stroll out as well. Just give them as much time as possible to acclimatise to the track and to their setups and get used to these car parts. Seb seems happy though. Seb seems quite happy enough. Seb doesn't really have any issues. Seb's not got really any issues. Seb's kind of alright. Seb is duly happy.
So we just need to push now.
Copy.
Push it, Seb. Push it. Get used to your car at a good pushing speed.
You can stop, lift and coast.
We'll give Seb's first on-track run a ride like this.
Copy.
See how well he does with his first on-lap run. I mean, obviously he's going to be at the top of the board because nobody else is running yet. Seb was the first to go, but we'll see what kind of time he sets, really. Lel. Yeah, Aston Martin set on purpose. Lel. Things you would never see. An Aston Martin going purple. In any sector it wished. Stroll. Stroll's on his lap, but too purple. That ain't gonna last long. That ain't gonna last long at all. That isn't gonna last long at all. The minute anybody else goes out, they're gonna just overthrow Seb's time. .121, that's the quickest we've got all weekend. A 121 is the quickest we have gone all weekend.
Pick up the pace a bit.
Copy.
We're strong to do a bit of pushing.
No saving required.
Okay.
That is the quickest
Use energy.
any of our cars have gone all weekend. 121. That is the quickest we've gone all weekend. So that's not terrible, it's the quickest we have gone all weekend. Slower sector 1, faster sector 2 for Seb. He was purple for a second, but Leclerc's now out on track, and Leclerc's probably destroying that time. Lawrence Stroll's a good second off.
Need a charge here.
Okay.
Lawrence Stroll is a good second off.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Yep. 121. That's not a bad time from Seb, actually. 0.3 seconds off Perez. That really isn't that bad. I mean, Stroll's just completely off pace. That could be a possible, you know. It might be like a possible experience thing, like Seb's been in the sport a lot longer, Seb knows it a lot more. But Stroll does improve quite a lot, actually. That was a massive improvement. He's gone from a second off to 0.5 seconds off. Stroll gets a massive improvement in. Stroll got a massive improvement in 3 greens. Stroll had a massive improvement, he did. Massive improvement for Stroll. That's not bad. Harvest your US, please, Stroll. Thank you. I was expecting a lot worse.
We've got loads of energy. Copy.
Go on then. Seb's got a lot of energy remaining. Go push yourself a little bit, Seb. Go push yourself.
Use energy if you need it. Use energy.
Okay, copy.
VSC. Oh! No! What happened?
We can take a look now.
What happened?
Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
Oh my god. He's been hit by a ass.
Oh, a nasty crash there.
Who did
It's
that
a
involve?
collision. Let's
He was
take a
hit by the
closer look.
ass.
Now just focus
Mick
on the
Schumacher's
hat.
just come round, locked up, drove straight into the back of him,
Oh no!
and
there's
completely
the crash.
cadumped Lance Stroll into the
Mark my
wall.
words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
Oh no, the gearbox is gone. The gearbox is gone, his tyres have gone. Oh Jesus. Mick! The rear wing's gone as well. Jeez! Is there any part of Lance Stroll's car still standing? The chassis is gone as well. Jet! What did you do? Mick Schumacher crashed into Lance Stroll, broke his rear wing, his chassis, the tyres, and the gearbox. Good God. Good Lord. Never mind getting Lance Stroll used to his new setup. Never mind getting Lance Stroll used to a new setup and car parts. Lance Stroll's going to be used to get. Lance Stroll's not going to be used to any car parts.
Copy.
You'll be having a completely new car for qualifying. He's gonna have a completely new car for quali. For Lance Stroll, it doesn't even matter what our pace is. In practice 3. It doesn't even matter what the pace of our car is in practice 3 and where Seb's putting his car or Lance Stroll's putting his car. Good Lord, Verstappen's well off. What's he doing? Verstappen is well off. What are you doing, mate? George hasn't gone out yet. I don't know what Verstappen's doing, he's just well off. That's what's gone out now. Mick Schumacher's never going to be going out because his outlap he just crashed into us like a madman. Well, he might go out because suppose he, unless he's just got a broken wing or something. Mick Schumacher might have got off lucky in that situation because he hasn't retired. I don't think qualifying matters for Lance Stroll, to be honest. I don't think qualifying matters for Lance Stroll, to be honest. Because he's getting so many new car parts attached to his car.
Rear seat ending.
Like, Lance Stroll's going to get so many new car parts that he's just going to have grid penalties for days. Like, he's already got a grid penalty for the gearbox because he's not reached a mandatory you may replace your gearbox point of the season yet. Like, he's going to get grid penalties for the rear wing, grid penalties for the suspension, grid penalties for whatever else Mick Schumacher broke by locking up on his outlap, I might add, and just colliding with Stroll. Like, he's just literally collided with Stroll and just DNF'd him. So, like, Stroll, he's going to have a lot of... We can send him out in qualifying and see what he can do, but there's not much point.
Struggling with tyres.
There isn't much point, because he's going to have so many grid penalties, it's ridiculous.
Working what we're doing.
Stroll's going to have so many, like, problems that you won't know what he's doing. Like, Stroll's literally going to have so many mechanical issues, he'll just be like, yeah, no, I can't. Like, Stroll's basically getting a whole new car attached to his car.
Pit lane.
But the only thing Stroll's not getting
Copy
is
that.
new. It's a new
Please, pit
fucking
limiter,
engine.
pit limiter.
But the only thing Stroll's not getting is new is a new engine. How does Seb feel about his setup? Great, good, great, great, good. I'm happy with that. 79% setup confidence for Seb. We'll chuck him out on a set of. We'll chuck him out on one set of hards. We'll chuck him out on a set of hards just to kind of acclimatise him to track a little bit more in his and his setup. Because we can do that with him. We can't do that with Stroll because Mick Schumacher was a walking donkey. And just locked up into him and just hit his back tyre and he just completely went off. We'll just send Seb out. We're not really bothered about his time, to be honest. Just gotta make sure Seb gets a bit more used to the track, a bit more used to the setup. And the car pass. Doesn't matter for Lawrence Stroll, but how used to the car parts he is. Because he's getting a completely new car. God, Mick Schumacher's had a terrible start. What the? God, Mick Schumacher's had a terrible. What's he doing? He's not gone out again. He hasn't gone back out again. I don't know if he's got like a big issue trying to fix or something. But 6 minutes off. 6 minutes off for Stroll. 6 minutes off for Mick Schumacher. Jeez. That's quite interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. When you like highlight over a name, it shows them on the map. That's actually really cool. How's Seb doing? Setup confidence is still only 79. I mean, he's okay with it. I think we'll just send him out a little bit more. Back on... We'll just send him out a little bit more for the final 16 minutes of the session. Just to kind of get him really used to the track and his... We'll just send him out for the final 14 minutes of the session, get him used to the car, get him used to the setup. Get him out there, get him used to the car and set up a bit. There we go. 100% track acclimatization for Vettel. 88 car parts knowledge. That's pretty decent. Tires struggling. That's fine, Seb, that's fine.
Okay, and all the way to zero. All the way to zero. Car off.
That's fine, because we're going to be coming in anyway. There we go. Now we just got to wait on Lewis Hamilton to finish. Where is Lewis Hamilton, by the way? He's coming around the end. He's coming near the final corner. Now he's going into the pit lane. Oh. Didn't go across the finish line, but he's done. An alright qualifying session. It was an alright quality. It was an alright quality, like practice session, but Mick Schumacher on Lance Stroll, not great. Mick Schumacher already had a grid penalty. I feel like he's got an even bigger grid penalty now. An even bigger grid penalty now. Lance Stroll only done 6 laps before being gedolfed off the track. Track limitation 69%. Lol. Setup confidence. Who fucking knows? Performance points. Absolutely garbage. Stroll did garbage because he got DNF'd by Mick Schumacher. So let's... Action needed. Right. Chassis. Has the rear wing just gone by default? It has. Yes, it has. However, we don't have... Should we just try and quickly manufacture one of them? There we go. We'll get and quickly try and manufacture. The side pods have automatically changed because we had 2 of them anyway. We haven't done an underfloor yet. It's fine. Ah, the one of these spare suspension backups we had has automatically. So by the look of it, if we've got another part in the warehouse, the game just seems to automatically put it on. E5 for Stroll. ERS. You're going to get more better ERS and a gearbox. Oh my god, we've got loads of gearboxes. I'll give you that gearbox. There you go. Car setup untested. No shit. Car setup is untested. No shit, game. Genuinely, no shit, game. Lance Stroll's got a whole new car.
Radio check. Radio check.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, it's green now.
Send out Vettel there. That's just to kind of get a basic kind of just to kind of get a basic you've done a thing. Basically just to get a basic lap in, I reckon. Basic banker lap in. For them both. We can send them back out again. If we need to, but just a basic banker lap in. That's nice. Green. That's good, that's green. But that's the quickest the Ferraris have gone all weekend, 118. Stroll gonna do badly. You're not wrong. I mean, Stroll has no acclimatization to this track, really, apart from like, what, 69%? Oh god, Vettel is like 2 seconds off the Ferrari.
There is a small sprinkling of rain.
Copy.
Rain's starting. In 5 minutes ago, a 65% chance of rain. Jeez, I'm glad I sent the car. I'm glad I sent him out then. Faye. I'm glad I sent out Vettel there, to be honest. Jeez. Seb, you can come in now. Stroll, you stay out, really. Stroll, you stay out and you try to settle out on softs before we start going out on intermediates or full wets and just kind of just not having a good time at all. Go on. What are you gonna do? Nine seconds off the pace, Stroll. Sir? What is your terrible lap, Stroll? A 128.4. Leclerc does a 129.
Pit lane.
Copy it. Use pit limiter.
Okay. The Australian Grand Prix is bringing it all. The first DNF for our driver, one of our drivers. First spots of rain, it's bringing it all. That's been returned to Pirelli apparently. They haven't even used that tyre yet. Let's get that reconfigured. On 20.8. I mean, to be fair, that is the quickest we've gone around here all weekend. That is the quickest we've gone around here all weekend. Slow. Race control. Track conditions changed to wet. Who else is out, by the way? There's a few cars out. Vettel's got some nice clean air to kind of do his run. You can really see the dampness on the track. Look at that. But that is a damp track, so. Might be full wet weather tyres in a minute. There you go. Go on those intermediate, Stroll. Wasn't so great for Stroll, but I think it was good for Seb that we got that sort of lap in early. Before the conditions got worse, there's a few full wet runners out here. I'll say if he's on full wets, The Red Bulls are on full wets. That's interesting. I think Carlos Sainz just literally done one lap and just sat there. I think Carlos Sainz has realised I'm so far ahead of everyone that I don't need to go again. I genuinely think Seb's just like, Carlos Sainz is like, I am so far ahead of everybody that I don't need to go back out again.
Rain risk is receding.
Yeah.
Hamilton's gone out with full wet. Esteban Ocon's gone out with full wets. Alex Albon's not even gone out yet. I don't know what Alex Albon's waiting on. It seems like a bookie strategy from Williams, to be honest. That seems like a bookie strategy from Williams, I can't lie. They've had a mare. They've had a mare. They haven't sent Alex Albon out yet. They've had a mare. So far, so good. 4 minutes left, we're doing alright. I should try to send both cars out. I'll send Stroll on softs and see how that goes. Going to vaguely see if we can improve his lap time. I think Vettel's pretty safe up in fourth.
Good session.
It's a pretty good session. That was alright. So far, unless there's drastic improvements out on track, we've got both drivers into Q2 for the first time this season. So unless there's some mass changes happening, we do have both drivers into Q2 for the first time this season. No we don't. Stroll had a complete, I think, no. A lot of people just massively got there. Vettel was very well. He got out there early when the track was dry. Stroll went out a little bit later and the rain came and it just kind of good off him. To be honest, he just kind of got a bit unlucky with that one. Let's get Seb out. So we didn't get both drivers through, but we got Seb through into Q2. Let's manage the second round of quali.
Ready, check.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. Gas labelled, thank you. I was going to say about now, I know got a benchmark lapping now whilst there's no real traffic, only Esteban Ocon. But he's so far ahead it's not even going to matter. Go on, Seb. Go on in. Yeah, let's see how we do. See how we do. Even get a good Q2 quality position. It's not going to be cloudy with 35% chance of rain. Oh, Seb's got some traffic. He's got some Red Bull traffic. I'm not quite sure who that is when it's thingy. Yeah, it's Verstappen. I wasn't sure from the back. I couldn't see the number. But it's Max Verstappen traffic. Seb. Esteban Ocon does a 119.9. Okay, then the LP looks pretty quick. LP's look a lot quicker than in practice because they're doing like 124s, 23s around there. Here comes Seb. What's Seb going to do? It's not LP in time by the look of it. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Stroll got unlucky today. I think he did a little bit, yeah. Stroll just had a bit of bad luck today. I think today Stroll's just had a bit of bad luck, to be honest.
Sebastian, pit lane.
It's been a quality session.
So Sebastian, make sure you get your pit limiter as you come in the pit lane.
It's been like a quality session and practice sessions for Stroll to forget. You're not going to enjoy either of them, you're going to hate it. Yeah, they're locking for us. We'll get those on. And we'll just fling him back out again. Perez. God, Perez is really slow. God, Perez is really slow. Might try to about that gap where Norris is, that seems like good. Go. Yeah, that's good. The gap in between Norris was the best place to be sent. That was a good time to send it. But what's happened to Perez? God, what's happened to Perez? I mean, he's in the pit. He's not gone out yet. More to the point, what's happened to George? What's happened to George Russell and Sergio Perez? They're legitimately so far off the pace. And they're not going out yet, but they are like going out in Q2 territory. Perez is almost 3 seconds off the pace. I mean, the difference between Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen there is crazy. Perez must have had something wrong with his car, surely. There's no way Sergio Perez is going that slow. Without a valid reason, there's no way. There's no way Sergio Perez is going that slow. Without a possible problem of being that much slower than Verstappen. Same goes for Russell actually. Because Hamilton's 0.7 seconds off the pace. Russell's 2.1 seconds off. And Verstappen's like 0.06 seconds off the pace. Perez is almost 3 seconds off. There must be some sort of issue with Perez's car that it's that slow. Surely. I mean, if Perez does go out in P14, that's going to be a massive blow for Red Bull. Because you're going to have quite a feat to climb, is Perez. Sebastian Vettel now goes up from 14th to 12th. It's been an okay quali. Yeah, fuck it, stay on track, Seb. You'll be fine.
You've got loads of energy. Copy that.
Go on then, Zeb.
Okay, and all the way to zero. All the way to zero. Car off.
The session ended, and so far, is Sergio Perez even out on the track right now? Oh, he is on the track. Sergio Perez and George Russell are on the track. Bottas improves from P10 to P5. Sergio Perez, massive improvement for him, goes up to P4. I don't know what was wrong with him before. So far, Ricardo's in Q3, Lando isn't. What about George? Is George going to improve going across the line? Only just! 2 position gain for George, he still goes out in Q2. George Russell is out of qualifying in Q2. 1.9 seconds off. Lewis Hamilton gets through quali in P5. George Russell doesn't get through quali. In second round he goes out. One of the Mercs is out of quali.
Race day day has arrived and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. McLaren did well during qualifying. They maximized their potential and are in a good position for the race today. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
Exciting choices lie ahead then for the teams and their drivers here in Melbourne. So let's see what happens.
See, how did qualifying go? Oi! Hang on, go back. I want to see how qualifying went. Charles Leclerc took pole position, with Max Verstappen second. Sergio Perez was in third. Carlos Sainz took fourth. Fernando Alonso, then it's Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo out-qualifies Lando for the first time this season. Apparently Lance Stroll did not get a grid penalty. Apparently Lance Stroll didn't get a grid penalty for taking 90% of a new car. Well, that's just strange. Mediums to hards, maybe. It seems like a good strategy, mediums to hards, I reckon. We'll do medium to hards for Seb. And for Stroll, we'll do hards to mediums. At least starting 16th. Should you really be starting 16th? I took a new engine at qualifying. I took a new engine in quali. I took literally a new car, basically.
As the sun continues to shine, it seems like nothing can dampen the mood of excitement here at the track. And there's Sebastian Vettel. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The team.
What are you saying between them and the podium? What, you think Lance Stroll's going to get a podium? You're mad, David Croft, you're mad.
For the Australian Grand Prix.
We're so far off podium, it's ridiculous.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Yeah, not having a podium so far off. Yes, it really is. Oh, Guan Yu Zhou's had a mad start. But Ricciardo's lost a place. Russell's gone up a few places. Oh! JK, Kevin, JK.
Haas with an overtake. Let's see what happened there.
Kevin
All
Magnussen's
eyes
gone
on
complete
Kevin
mad.
Magnussen here.
What's he done? No idea where frickin' Lando's going. Kevin Magnussen's literally overtaken like 4 cars. He's taken over Lance Stroll, Sebastian Vettel,
Really disappointed with that.
Nicholas Latifi, and Alex Albon for Kevin Magnussen.
Haas with an overtake there.
He's literally overtaken half of the grid. He's overtaken Lando as well. What kind of mad start? What kind of mad start did Kevin Magnussen had in this race? What kind of mad bookie start has Kevin Magnussen had to this race? Overtaking like 5 cars. Good grief. Everybody on. Lots of medium runners today. Lot of medium runners today. Lot of mediums. Not many hards, mostly mediums today. Overtake, Seb. Overtake. Use your overtake mode. No, he hasn't gone for it. Leclerc leads the way. So far, going into the second lap, Leclerc leads. Leclerc's leading the way. Verstappen's closing a bit, but Leclerc does lead the way. To Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez not far behind. And Carlos Sainz is basically right up the end of Sergio Perez. So these four look to be fighting out for the whole race. These two do look to be fighting out for pretty much quite a big junction of the race. And right now, as an example, all the way up to Hamilton, there's a DRS train here. There's a literal formed DRS train all the way up to Hamilton.
Single yellow.
Here's the replay.
Brand new Joe spends
Let's
it.
watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Oh, what's he done?
That looked like a very nasty spin.
I didn't even see the spin. Literally didn't even see the spin.
And the team had such high hopes today. What
I literally didn't even see the spin, to be honest. Good lord, look at the timings. All the way up to Lewis Hamilton, basically, is the DRS train. Everybody's like a second behind each other. From Ricciardo up to Hamilton is like just a DRS train. And overtaking Lando is going to be a bit of an interesting one. Especially considering he's going to have DRS off Kevin Magnussen, but we're going to have DRS off him. So that's going to be an interesting one. Overtaking old Lando. Tries to overtake and go for it. Lando's trying to go for an overtake there on Kevin Magnussen. Ooh. Lando's pure going for it here. We are right up his butt. But honestly, we're stuck in a DRS train right now. Kind of stuck in a DRS train right now. Lando goes for a move, we're going for a move. Oh, we both back off. Stroll, well, he's fighting Alex Albon again, to be honest. Stroll spends a lot of time fighting Alex Albon. And Vettel seems to spend a lot of time fighting Lando and the Hasses, to be honest, and then until they inevitably take off by multiple distances. Lando tries another overtake on him, couldn't quite get it, we couldn't quite get it either. Lando's going to try for another overtake on Kevin Magnussen. We're going to try for another overtake on Lando. This is lap number 5. Neither of us can get the overtake, but we do have another DRS zone right here. Can either of us get the overtake in? Lando's very close. Lando, ooh! Side by side going round the corner there. Lando holds it, but Kevin Magnussen is coming back on him. But Lando does cut him off, and Lando goes round Kevin Magnussen. And now wants to catch up to his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, who is 2 seconds up the road. And we're going to look to do a Lando and go round past Kevin Magnussen with DRS. And it should be a little bit easier to get past because we're not in a DRS train. With Lando, we're now just in a DRS train, Kevin Magnussen. But hopefully Nash should be a little bit slower, I'm sure, to get past. Because we are a lot closer to Lando. Hopefully we can get past him. Come on, Seb. Come on, Seb. Get the overtake. Come on, buddy. No. No. We're stuck in a DRS train, to be honest. Kind of just stuck in a DRS train, to be honest. But, oh! Kevin Magnussen makes a lunge, makes a dive on Lando and gets the overtake in. Those two are literally fighting for positions and we're just here. Those two are fighting each other for positions and we're just sort of here.
We need to charge it.
Yeah.
Those two are fighting for positions and we're just here inside the DRS train. Waiting for the moment to strike. Stroll! Well, he's in a DRS train of his own. Nicholas Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Lance Albon are all getting DRS off each other. I've literally just got back to Sebastian Vettel and it is Kevin Magnussen and Lando Norris are side by side. It is too wide. Going across the start finish straight as Kevin Magnussen just overtakes him on the corner. Can we catch Lando napping? No, we can't. No, we can't. We're coming. Oh, Lando's cut us off. Oh, you cheeky. Cheeky, Lando's cut us off, cheeky.
This is good, come on.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Lance Stroll
Let's take a look at the replay.
has overtaken Nicholas Latifi. There he goes. Now looking to take over Mick Schumacher just up the road.
Moving up a position. Just incredible manoeuvring.
With part of his DRS train looking to now go on for Mick Schumacher.
Watching on and clearly loving that.
Sebastian Vettel still fighting it between Kevin Magnussen and Lando Norris. Lance Stroll's a little bit off paced on Nicholas Latifi. We're going to make him go a bit of attack mode.
Do everything you can, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, this fight, literally for 13th, has been going on for quite a large amount of laps now.
Stay cool, man, you're doing a good job.
Latifi overtakes Stroll once again.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Sergio Perez now leads this
Now
race.
let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi.
Oh yeah, DRS. DRS.
And they get past, which moves them up a position.
Both of our drivers are literally stuck in DRS trains.
That was a bitter blow for the team.
But Sebastian Vettel is still 15 fighting at it. Sergio Perez leads the race to Leclerc. Max Verstappen very closely behind with DRS, making another DRS. And Carlos Sainz also part of it. Hamilton's not really there. Alonso's there. Then it's Esteban Ocon. The two Alpines really seem to be fighting each other. Questionably, the two Alpines seem to be fighting each other. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why the two Alpines are fighting each other. That's a bit of a weird strategy. Valtteri Bottas is just here watching the two Alphas. He's just here in his Alpha, watching the two Alpines literally scrapping out for positions. Yeah, Gasly almost tried to go on the outside. George Russell, that's a big DRS train. That was a little bit away from the DRS train now. He's a little bit...
This is good, come on.
Well, now Vettel's kind of lost the DRS train a little bit. He's kind of gone. Push on fuel a little bit, Seb. Push on fuel.
You can stop lift and coast.
Okay.
Go on. Push on fuel a bit, Seb. Push on fuel a bit. Try and get yourself back into that point of where they were. And catch yourself up to them.
You're doing a good job, keep pushing.
Stroll's getting a few failed out legs of Nicholas Latifi. He's still in his Williams DRS train. Alex Albon gets DRS. We've got DRS on Nicholas Latifi and we go round the outside.
You're doing a good job.
And now we get the overtake on Nicholas Latifi. Sebi's
Looks like
slowly
Aston
gaining back
Martin
up
just gained a race position.
on the fight between Kevin Magnussen and Lando Norris, who have literally been fighting since lap 1.
And a new position just gained by Williams. Let's have a look. Now we see the Williams here.
Nice bit of DRS for Nicholas Latifi, and he just gets around large Stroll.
A bold move indeed. And with that, they've gained a position.
Latifi, he has a nice amount of DRS and just goes for it.
Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
Just a bit, what the hell was that? I swear I just seen a man like T-posing. I mean, I skipped past it.
It's good.
I skipped past it, but I swear I just seen a man like T-posing.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. Let's see what happened there. So this was the Aston Martin.
DRS for Lance Stroll takes Nicholas Latifi. Lap 17. Some cars are coming into the pits. Some cars are coming into the pit now. Off of their medium tyres. Now Sebastian Vettel looks to try and sneak up round Pierre Gasly and overtake on him.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Latifi's overtaking Stroll for a nice amount of DRS there. Most likely, because they're still in that DRS train. Alex Albon isn't part of that anymore. Evan Magnussen isn't, but he might catch up to it purely because we are fighting.
Oh, big lock up there.
Verstappen has locked up on lap 19, but also on lap 19. Sebastian Vettel with a nice clean amount of DRS got past Pierre Gasly for 13th place.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now Pierre Gasly looks to come back round the outside of
Looks
us.
like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
And he does, he gets it. Nice clean amount of DRS.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Deploy.
So use energy if you need it.
Copy.
We'll see if he overtakes Stroll once again with DRS. Seb really trying hard to fight. Gasly in and AlphaTauri can he go for it? He's going for it. He's got DRS, he is getting there. Pierre Gasly is gaining on Lando as well. We are going to have to come in. I mean, it does say come in one lap, but
This is good.
we've got like another 3 laps before we need to come in anyway. It's like another 3 laps before we need to come in anyway. Lance Stroll gets a nice overtake
Now let's have a look.
on the
It's Lance
TV, it's just
Stroll.
DRS. No, he just genuinely just got him around the corner. Just genuinely went for him around the
Bold
side.
move indeed. And with that, they've gained a position.
It was bold, it was ballsy.
Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
It was a bold decision.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Sebastian
Let's take a
Vettel now
closer look.
overtakes,
Let's have a look here. This
with
was
a
the
bit of
Aston Martin.
DRS, Pierre Gasly.
And there they go, moving up a position in the pack. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team. And a new position just gained by Williams.
Let's make sure we keep them behind.
Yeah.
You can block the cars behind you so when Magnussen gets you, if he does, you know, he doesn't overtake you. Seb's coming in. On Lando there. Leclerc's doing a great job out those mediums.
Copy.
Harvest a bit. Let's go standard for now.
Drop back a bit.
We can take a look now. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
Oh, DRS overtake. Very, very. Fucking hell.
And they get
Where did that
past,
come
which moves them
from?
off a position. The driver's team there cheering them on.
I don't know if you can hear. I'm going to try and stupidly open the window. I don't know if you can hear this. Well, this is the outside. Bearing in mind 20 seconds ago it was not raining. There was sunshine like 20 seconds ago. 20 seconds ago it was sunny. And now it's literally bouncing off the roofs, the road, the pavement. Where the hell did this rain come from? 20 seconds ago it was sunny. Now it's bouncing off the roads and the pavements. And it's the kind of weather if you even stood out for 20 seconds you would drown. Where the hell did that come from? Where the hell did that come from? I just seen that. Like I just seen that in the actual... I'd heard it and I was like, fuck is that? Oh Jesus Christ, it's not just the rain. I've seen the sky fucking change colours. The thunderstorm going off outside. Bloody hell. What's going on out there? Where's that weather came from? Where's that weather came from?
Good job.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Then. Ooh.
You are joking.
Fine, you can get back, Seb, you can get back. You just hold Lando behind you.
We need to charge here.
Okay.
You can just hold him behind, you'll be good.
Struggling with tires.
Copy.
Is it working what we're doing?
Lando goes round.
No. Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
Strollers legitimately fighting
And there's an
Latifi to the
overtake from Williams. Let's
bitter
have a
end
look.
out.
Now we see the Williams here.
Yep, just DRS again. It's literally just DRS again. It's just... Those two are just fighting each other. In every point with DRS. Geez, you can hear the thunder. I don't know if you can, but I certainly can. typical UK weather. Yep. It is a bit typical UK weather in else. Goes from being sunny to pissing down. In seconds. Go on. Get on your hards, please.
Box, box.
There's Alonso. I believe he's just come out of the pit. I think he might have done. Leclerc's in the pit, and I think Leclerc might come out first or second. Leclerc literally just comes out in first. Leclerc was so far ahead that he just came out in first, but now Max Verstappen's got some DRS on him. Hamilton's 4 seconds away from the Ferraris.
Pit lane.
Almost 25 seconds away from his
So
teammate.
use pit limiter, pit limiter.
He's just having his own race of his own self, really. In comes Sebastian Vettel for his stop. That's like a good clean stop, lads. Yeah, 2.9 wasn't a great stop, lads. It wasn't a great stop, lads, I'm not going to lie to you.
This is a joke.
Still a lot to play for.
Max
Let's
will take
take a
control.
look
It
at
was
the
DRS, I assume.
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Yeah, DRS, got the overtake. Clean as you like. Stroll can pretty much continue on now. Stroll, well, he can continue on, he can go for it. He's going to be coming around to the DRS zone. Get him to push on fuel a little
No
bit.
saving required.
Copy.
And overtake, please, Stroll. Overtake.
Use overtake.
Yeah.
And
Doing a good
switch
job.
it straight to defend. Switch it to defend.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Switch to defend and hold him behind you. Right. George Russell's gone into the pit. Did George Russell just go into the pit? Was Hamilton went into the pit? I don't remember. One of them went into the pit a minute ago, I swear. I'm sure George has been in the pits quite a while. But he comes out on the hards literally just behind Snowden and Valtteri Bottas, who's been fighting pretty much the whole championship so far, he has. Lance Stroll doing an incredible job though. He's held up Kevin Magnussen for a whole lap. Oh, Kevin Magnussen trying. Go for overtakes, but Stroll is holding him. But Tsunoda still in the pit either. Sebi's. Well, he's been caught by Guan Yu Zhou.
We just need to push now. The tyres are happy to push.
Copy.
He's just been caught up by Guan Yu Zhou. But defend that. And hold them behind.
All okay on fuel, so you can do what you want for speed.
Hold Guan Yu Zhou behind. Hold him behind. Hold him behind. No. Guan Yu Zhou's literally just come around the corner. Half DRS, please, Stroll.
For Alfa Romeo.
Sebastian Vettel. Get that to neutral, please.
Is that a new race position for
Low
Haas?
battery.
Copy.
Give Max an overtake Lance Stroll and then just pretty much naps off away from him as if Stroll was never there. Yeah, there will become a point where we'll stop fighting the Williams. Who knows when? We're slowly getting upgrades in the car. We're slowly getting the car to a better position. Eek. I mean, so far it looks like the first race season that Carlos Sainz isn't going to win so far. Lap 30. Has arrived, and Lance Stroll enters his pit window 3 laps before Lance Stroll needs to pit for some medium tyres to get him to the end of the race. Sebastian Vettel's just kind of... he's fighting Alex Albon really. Guan Yu Zhou's gone.
Energy's good.
Nicholas Latifi's gone. He's so far behind, he's pretty much just fighting Alex Albon. And Kevin Magnussen has just gotten away from Lance Stroll by about 5 seconds.
Tires are just not giving me the grip.
Copy.
How many laps am I going to get on these?
Let's see what happened there. Now watch
Alex
this.
Albon
Here's
uses
the moment.
DRS down the home straight to overtake Seb. Steph's going to have DRS in a moment. Don't overtake him again. I've clicked one button. Stroll can do one more lap, I reckon. Sergio Perez on lap 33 is now leading the race. As Sebastian Vettel fights Alex Albon, P18.
That's it.
On to the mediums.
Box, box.
Okay, I'm happy to box.
Stroll will be boxing this lap. Will Vettel get out ahead of Schumacher? No. He will not. What did Schumacher come out on? The mediums, so he's gone hards to medium strategy. Alex Albon's on hards. They should last as hards. They might be a little bit more flopped off at the end than ours. Because he came in a little bit earlier. Latifi's a lap behind. Latifi being this slow actually gives me an idea for something I could do. I've got an idea for something that I could do with Latifi. Guan Yu Zhou is caught up to Lance Stroll. It doesn't really matter what Guan Yu Zhou does. You can overtake Stroll if he likes, because Stroll's coming into the pit lane. I want a nice, good, clean stop, lads. Nice, good, clean stop. It was alright, 2.8 seconds was okay.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position. Let's take a closer
Was that
look.
with DRS and
So
a home
this
finish
was the
straight?
Aston Martin.
Not completely, he done it with, kind of was already half round it with for the DRS, but just DRS helped him a little bit. Stroll is also a lap behind. Stroll's car does not... Large Stroll's car does not sound healthy, I'm not going to lie to you. Sebastian Vettel gets away from... Max Albon. God. Large Stroll's car doesn't sound healthy, does it? What's my idea for Lance Stroll? We'll find out, Els. You'll find out. I've got a big idea for Lance. Now, my big idea for Lance Stroll is give him some points in this save file, get him to a point where he's not incompetently slower than Vettel. But that's going to be happening on this save file. The plan for Mr. GoTV, well, I've got different plans for him. I've got different plans for GoTV. Absolutely different plans for GoTV. The plans I've got for GoTV are completely different plans. I've got completely different plans for GoTV.
Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. And a new position just gained by Williams. And there's an overtake from Williams.
Lap 42. We've just been overtaken by Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz and Perez. Alex Albon pitted. I don't know what he's pitted onto. Medium tyres he's pitted onto. Guan Yu Zhou is now the man behind us that we are fighting. Latifi has caught up to Lawrence Stroll's absolutely healthy sounding car. I mean, bearing in mind, this is what Vettel's car sounds like. Is this Stroll's car? Yep. That's really healthy. Well, the Mercs is here. I think it's Hamilton. Hamilton is slowly caught up to us as well. Verstappen leads the way for the first time this season. Verstappen could be on to win a race. And the current championship leader, Carlos Sainz, is in third, 19 seconds behind his teammate, fighting Sergio Perez. We've lost that position to Guan Yu Zhou there. That's okay.
Just moved up a place. Here's the
It's okay.
Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved.
Nice amount of DRS for Guan Yu Zhou there. Cleanly around the outside.
Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy.
Nothing we could have done about that one, really.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just...
You mean to be questioning what happened to that? DRS happened, David Croft. That's what happened down there. DRS happened.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position. Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's have a look. Now let's
Lap
watch this.
47,
The Alfa
Guan Yu
Romeo
Zhou comes
involved
back
in
at
this
us
one.
after 4 laps of fighting. With DRS, it's a nice clean, solid overtake there. And it's now gained about 2 seconds on us within that lap alone. Stroll still trying to fight off Nicholas Latifi. And Nicholas Latifi's done a great job of bringing Alex Albon back from a 6-second deficit. Seb, you can push on fuel a bit actually.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Copy.
Stroll. Defend.
Use energy.
Yep.
Stroll, defend for a bit. 10 laps to go now. 10 laps to go in this Australian Grand Prix. Guan Yu Zhou's kind of taken off, but Seb's really gained a lot of time on Stroll. Stroll's like 20 seconds behind now.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Oh! Okay. Lap 51 and a full course safety car is out. Lap
that was a
51.
crash. Let's take a look
And
at
the full course
replay.
safety car is out. What is it for? Oh! Both Haas cars are out, and Kevin Magnussen has just collided with Sergio Perez.
It's a collision.
There's been another
Let's
crash
see
as
what
well.
happened there.
What happened next? I think Kevin Magnussen always stayed in it. Kevin Magnussen stayed in it along with Mick Schumacher, who's got another grid penalty. But Sergio Perez is out of this race. Kevin Magnussen, who was a back marker, decided the best possible strategy was to fight Sergio Perez. I don't know why he thought that was a good strategy, fighting Sergio Perez. But he thought... But at some point... God, this grid is a mess. God, this grid is a mess. Yuki Tsunoda is in the first person in front of the safety car. So far behind
Make
his
sure you
grid
get
is.
your pit limiter as you come in the pit lane.
Kevin Magnussen's in the pit. Mick Schumacher's in the pits. Clean stop, lads. Clean stop. Very nice. Mick's been given a drive-through penalty. That was crazy. I don't know. What Sergio... I don't know what Sergio Perez done to Kevin Magnussen there, to be honest. Like, Kevin Magnussen was just a back marker. He had no need to fight Sergio Perez, but he just thought, fuck it, I'm gonna fight you, sir. He went for a fight on Sergio Perez, he tried it. I don't know why he tried it, I don't know what he was trying it for. I don't know what he was trying it for, but Sergio Perez literally tried it. Like, Sergio Perez is just minding his own business. You know, in a fight with Carlos Sainz for the final podium place, Kevin Magnussen comes out of nowhere, gets involved in the fight, which he didn't need to do because he was a back marker, and yeets Sergio Perez flying into the barricade and takes him out of this race. Like, there was literally no need
Cool a bit.
Copy.
for Kevin Magnussen to join that fight. Like, if Kevin Magnussen's in 4th place, then yeah, sure. Get involved. Join the fight. Yeah, sure, whatever, that's fine. Join the fight. Go for it, Kevin Magnussen. But don't get involved in the fight when you're down here like P13, P14. That's just silly. That's just silly. There's absolutely no need, Giles. But hey, what can you do? What can you do, eh? Not much you can do about that one. Sometimes in life, thunderstorms just cause issues for power. There's Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher.
Tires are dropping a lot.
Yeah, copy that.
How many laps am I going to get on these?
You should get another 3 lap Stroll. We should be fine. I mean, you could probably not push for now.
Yeah, take it easy.
Okay.
Oh, Sebastian's caught up to the pack. If we just harvest DRS for now, we could be good for when the restart happens.
Copy.
When the restart happens, we can just deploy and just try go. The only issue is, that's not Magnussen. Magnussen's ahead of, who's that? That's George Russell. Right, that's an issue. It's a small issue. The grid's in the wrong order. Everybody was so far behind everybody else. Unless they let the lapped cars overtake the safety car, it's going to be a weirdly interesting restart. I mean, you'd think they would let the lapped cars overtake the safety car, it just makes sense. Unless you're Michael Massey and Abu Dhabi, then why do that? Uh-huh. There we go. Safety car's still out. Now 55 safety car is still out. Where's Sergio Perez's car? It is in the pit lane.
5 more laps. 5 more laps.
It is in the pit lane now. 5? What do you mean 5 laps? We're on lap 55 or 58. And my race engineer's like, 5 more laps? 5 more laps. What are you talking about, 5 more laps? How can there be 5 more laps? I'm on lap 55. Or 58. What are you talking about 5 more laps for? I'm lost. Am I missing something? Is there something I'm missing? No information on safety car yet. I would assume it wouldn't come in yet. It would wait till the lap cars overtake the safety car, surely. Surely it would make all the lap cars that need to overtake the safety car overtake the safety car, surely.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah.
Safety car ends this lap. Nope. We're getting some questionable Michael Massey decisions out here, where the lap cars do not need to overtake the safety car. So if I want to overtake Kevin Magnussen to get 14th place, I've got to also overtake Russell. Also I got, who's that behind me? Guan Yu Zhou.
So there's no overtaking until the control line, and there'll be 2 laps with no DRS.
Bottas is behind me. God, this grid is a mess. God, this grid is a literal mess. Shouldn't there have been a point of letting safety car stay out for another lap and let the lap cars pass it? Because this grid is a mess.
4 more laps.
Look at that.
4 more laps.
There we go, get round Kevin, man.
You can use energy.
Okay, copy.
Okay. Mick Schumacher's had a mad stint. What's he done? my god. Literally anyone that's not in the points.
We can take a look now. Now just
Ooh.
focus on the Haas.
Madness.
They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work.
Madness from Mick. I'd move. Vettel moves over to let all the lap cars pass him.
Let's hope.
And Mick Schumacher took real advantage of that. On his softs. Have a we getting back because we took the same to you. We did the same, literally the same to Mick Schumacher. He stopped to let a lap car go past, we just went around the outside of him.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
We did the same thing as he did. He let a lap car go past, we overtook him.
Still a lot to play for.
Position lost to Guan Yu Zhou? What do you mean position lost to when?
Stay cool, man.
Here's the replay. Now watch this. Here's the
Alex
moments
Albon's
involving
overtaken
Albon.
Lance Stroll. Oh, for the oh, for God's sake! You got stuck
And
behind the
there they go,
Haas.
moving up a position in the pack.
Was the Haas even like near him? Yeah, the Haas should try to make an overtake.
From Williams.
I'll see if he's overtaking Stroll as well.
3 more laps.
Alex Albon's had a mad stint. What's he done? Where's he come from?
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Where did you
Let's
come
have a
from?
look. Now we see the Williams here.
What's he done?
Moving up.
He just went straight behind Lando and took Lando's slipstream. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stroll, you know, your car does not sound healthy, Stroll. I know your car got broken in practice because Mick Schumacher decided to crash into you and yeet you off the track, but your car doesn't sound too healthy. Vettel's car? Stroll's car? Vettel's car? Stroll's car? Which one sounds healthier?
DRS is enabled.
DRS enabled on the last lap of the Grand Prix. This is all what it comes down to.
Last lap. Last lap.
Copy that.
Here we go. Hold on. Ignore that, Stroll, you'll be fine. You literally won that. No point pitting now. Go on, Zeb. You got this, Zeb. You got this. Stick it in overtake. Stick the car in overtake and go for it, Zeb. Come on, Zeb. And Charles Leclerc takes his first race win of the season.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner. Let's take a look at the replay. And there it is. A win for Charles
First
Leclerc.
race win of season for Charles Leclerc, but Carlos Sainz
It's been a thrilling race.
takes second place, increasing his lead in the Drivers' Championship. What a race from Charles Leclerc today. And on the line, we get Alex Albon with DRS to finish where we started this race, in 15th. So we started in 15th, we finished in 15th. Lance Stroll in his questionably sounding car started 16th, finished 19th. Now it was a decent race today.
Sebastian Vettel with a comfortable result for his team here. Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
They
Yes,
are
there
a
is.
solid team and will be looking to solve their issues. Hopefully, we'll start seeing stronger results from them soon.
With the race
We've got
wrapped
two
up,
upgrades.
the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
Oh yes, the Italian Grand Prix, boys. Now, George is there. Carlos Sainz leads the way at the Drivers' Championship standings, 70 points to Charles Leclerc's 58. There's Max Verstappen on 46 with Sergio Perez on 27. Constructor standings, Mercedes edge out Merck a little bit. Now for us, a little bit down on Merck now. Ferrari 128 points up. If they can keep their questionable decisions at bay, this could be their season. McLaren got a point today. Who got them the point? Daniel Ricciardo gets 1 point at McLaren's first point of the season. At his home race, he gets his team the first point of the season. We've got 391 points for Seb, 776 points for Stroll, and Stroll has a development point. And 3.8 mil from our sponsors. That's all good. Okay. I got an email that requires my response. Response required. Vote for cooling focus changes or airflow focus changes. Hang on. 3.9. We'll go vote on airflow focus changes, why not? I've got the achievement regulator. I voted on a regulation change, hooray! What do we want for Stroll? Better braking maybe, because braking is pretty terrible. Yeah, we'll give you better improvements to your braking, that feels good. Our next race is the Italian Grand Prix. Where does stuff come in? Just out of curiosity. Our other suspension comes in there. The research period is open as the regulation vote results. We'll get to see what they are next week. So we've got the Italian Grand Prix with no upgrades. However, a new chassis will be done like days after the Italian Grand Prix, which is annoying. And then literally the day that the Miami Grand Prix practice sessions start, our front wing will be done. So that's not too bad. I'm okay with that one. We're slowly getting some upgrades on the